What's going on, Fungi fam? I had a request to make a substrate video, so I thought I'd throw a little one together real quick. The substrate recipe that I follow is PGT Philly Golden Teacher on YouTube. Everything he says and does is excellent. I recommend you guys go check him out. I use hardwood pellets that I get here at my local grocery. They're all natural. Make sure they're all natural. You don't want any additives. You can scale this recipe up. Obviously, I scaled this up to 4 bags. Go ahead and dump all your hardwood pellets into a bucket or plastic container, tote, anything you got that can hold water. You're gonna want to mix in all your water. I use natural spring water or distilled water. This process, it kind of really doesn't matter since you're going to pressure cook it anyways. I don't use tap water. I have really hard tap water and it leaves residue, too many minerals. My go-to is spring water, natural spring water. Just mix in all your water with your wood pellets and let it soak for about 30 minutes or so. Maybe I'll speed this part up. It's taking a while. Pour some water. After 30 minutes, come back, mix it all up. Make sure all the pellets are broken up. They're back into their sawdust form. Make sure all the water is not settling at the bottom. Pull some from the bottom back to the top and mix everything. Give it a squeeze and check field capacity. If you get a few drops, you're good. If it pours, you need more sawdust pellets. It's too wet. I use rice bran. PGT's recipe calls for wheat bran. I'm going to experiment, see what I get. This is available at my local feed store, really cheap. Mix it in well. Don't just dump it all in because then it'll clump up. Pull some of that unmixed from the bottom. Get it all in there. Nice and even mix. Don't want any clumps. Don't want any large areas of just rice bran. Then you want to set up for bagging. Since my contamination, I've been a little bit more cautious in the lab. It's not really necessary to glove up and use alcohol during this process because you're going to use the pressure cooker. But like I said, my contamination problem has made me be a lot more clean, trying to clean up my lab tech. I use a little kitchen scale, weigh out the 5-pound bags. I got this little trick with the cut up milk jug as a funnel. Also on YouTube, I'm sorry I forgot his name. He's another mushroom cultivator. When you finish, you're going to want to go ahead and use the natural creases in the bag to fold it. Squeeze all the air out. Make sure there's no air in it at all. You don't want the bags to burst while they're in the pressure cooker. Nice tight fold. Fold the flap over. Pressure cook these guys for 2.5 hours. You can save them for later, inoculate them and seal them. And there you go. That's the recipe I use, guys. Hope that helps.